All right, Josh, so welcome back, man. So, hometown kid. So, I got to ask you, man, growing up, who were some of your favorite players?
Off the top of my head, Josh Hamilton, just being a huge lefty bat. Fun to watch him run around in center field. He had a cannon. Him, Michael Young, Ian Kinsler. Those are the first ones that popping in my head.
I like that. So, I do this course called Mount Rushmore baseball. And what I mean by that is I'm going to break it up in 4 parts. This is your all-time perspective. 1 catcher, 1 infielder, 1 outfielder, and 1 pitcher. I know this is going to be rough.
Okay.
So your catcher.
Pudge.
That's easy.
That's an easy one. Infielder, we're going Rangers. We're going all-time.
All-time.
Got to go Jeter. Outfielder, I'm going Griffey. 1 pitcher. I mean, that's easy again. Nolan Ryan.
Oh, wow.
Being here.
All right, 1 time for the Rangers, man. Represented well. Okay, so the first time you saw yourself on MLB The Show, the video game, what did you think?
I mean, I think I was in Double A, and I had like the lowest rating that they could possibly give, so I was kind of ticked. I went like a quick 0 for 18. I was mad about it, but it was cool. They did a good job. They got the stadium right and all that, so it was definitely fun to play as myself.
Okay, so when you got your first moment that you got called up, when did you realize on the field that I'm actually here? Was it a moment or somebody you faced on the mound?
Well, yeah, my first at-bat was Arrieta coming off his Cy Young year, so that was really real for me. I got really real really quickly. I was able to get a hit that first at-bat, and it kind of was history from there.
And the great Mark Macklin was in the building.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was a cool first moment for me.
Okay, so when you look around the league and it's athletes that you see out there, you play with a guy like Juan Soto. When you watch his regimens, things that he does, what do you see in him as a potential player going forward?
No, I just think that his maturity, I mean, he's a guy who's 23, but he acts like he's 30. He has at-bats that are so, calm, so level-headed. The moment doesn't speed him up. So I feel like guys like that, you can see that, and he's going to play for another 15 years. You can play for as long as you want. Him coupled with Nelson Cruz, you got a 23-year-old and a 43-year-old playing on the same team, and they both are the same type of people in the box.
I like that. So, say you got a walk-up song. It's named after you. You can pick any person to do this song for you. Who would you want to do that song?
Probably J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar. Those are the 2 at the top of my head right now.
Okay, I like that. So I'm looking at your feet. I see some LeBrons there.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm a sneaker guy. So if you can have your own, let's say Nike comes to you and says, we're going to let you have your own player exclusive inspired by something. What would be the shoe?
Jordan 1s. That's easy for me.
Jordan 1? Okay.
Yeah, I would wear them right now if I could, if they had some cleats on them.
Okay, so what would it be, like if you do a custom, what would it be inspired by?
That's good. I'd probably just go family. Put my mom, dad, my sister on there. Just never forget where you came from. Just being here again. 15, 20 years ago, I was out playing, outside the stadium, hoping to get in, hoping to watch batting practice and all that. So it's cool to finally be here and, be playing against the Rangers. All
right, Josh, man. Well, one last question. So back to some of these things about athletes and players. So there's a guy that can do both. And what I mean by both, he can pitch and hit. When you see a guy like Shohei Ohtani, what do you think about that? And do you see more people coming into baseball doing that?
I sure hope so. I think a lot of guys could have had the opportunity if it was presented to them. Like I see him and I think about Hunter Green. He could have gone 1-1 as or at least a first rounder as a shortstop. I think about Stetson Alley, a guy that got drafted by the Pirates. Was going to be a third baseman, but could have done both, at least closing. I feel like starting is so tough. I think that's what makes him so incredible. But there are a lot of guys out there that could, start a game and then come in and be a setup guy throwing 95, 96. A guy like O'Neal Cruz, who just got called up from the Pirates, he could definitely throw a 5th or 6th inning if the game's getting out of hand.
All right, well, Josh, man, I've always been a huge fan of yours, man. Keep doing your thing. And by the way, fans, vote for this guy in the All-Star game. We got to get him in there, Josh, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's easy.